Now, the Federal High Court in Abuja is today set to hear a human rights enforcement suit filed by activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore against the Nigerian Police Force. Now, Sowore, who is seeking 1.2 billion naira in damages, is suing the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, alongside the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Jimoh Moshood, over what he describes as an infringement on his fundamental human rights. Right now, we're joined by our correspondent, Joshua Imarayi, who is currently live at the Federal High Court in Abuja to give us more details of that. Joshua, Sowore is demanding 1.5 million naira in damages, and that's a significant sum, if you ask me. So, would you walk us through the events that led up to this suit?
Well, good afternoon to you, Bless. You recall that sometime last year, when Sowore, politician and activist, was engaged in a series of protests, two different protests, particularly the Green African protest and the Police Lives Matter protest. And after these two protests, Sowore was arrested on two different times. So Sowore is now here in court seeking redress. He is saying that the Nigerian Police Force violated his fundamental human rights and is here to ensure that the court award him damages to the tune of 1.2 billion naira. Notwithstanding, you recall that sometime last year during November, when the Lagos State embarked on a demolition exercise in Urushoki, every axis of Lagos State, you recall that the Commissioner of Police of Lagos State actually gave news then and said that he's declaring Sowore wanted. Sowore is also increasing that in suit, saying that the Commissioner of Police has no legal standing to declare him wanted before and without approaching the court of law, or perhaps being investigated and maybe charged about again. So that is where we are on this case.
So, Joshua, what is the latest from the courtroom today? Has the matter been heard or was it adjourned?
Today, the matter was heard for the first time, and unfortunately for the Nigerian Police Force, they were not represented in court. And the court took judicial notice of the fact that this is coming for the first time. And the country representing Sowore, that's the person of Moshood, applied to the court that the court should deal the matter worth mentioning, and that a date should be slated for definite hearing. The court heard the argument from the country representing Sowore, that's the person of Moshood, and the case has been taken from hearing, and the court ordered that hearing notice be issued and start the Nigerian Police Force, and the court adjourned to the 10th of March 2026 for trial to begin.
All right, Joshua, before we let you go, we also want to find out what updates you have on the trial of the suspected attackers of St. Francis Catholic Church in Owo, Ondo State. Now, you reported earlier that the court admitted additional exhibits against them. Are there any updates to that?
Of course. You know, yesterday the court heard the matter and two witnesses was brought for this. The first witness, that was the person of SSP. These witnesses are codenamed to state their identity and they are testifying behind the screen. These two witnesses came to the court, told the court of how the incident transpired that day and how one of them was injured badly on the leg that the lady walked about with an iron on the leg. So we are expecting that the council representing the DSS, and that's the person of Senior of Nigeria, will bring forth two more witnesses to testify in court to substantiate their claims against the five accused persons who have been accused of attacking the St. Francis Catholic Church in Ondo State.
All right, Joshua Imarayi there with the update from the courts in the FCT, and definitely we look forward to seeing how this turns out.